Hi, Raphael. Blue Marvel. Flapjoy. Little Ricky. How you guys doing? I'm gonna do some coloring today. Thought I'd jump on and color with you guys. Hey Matt, what's up? Lucho. Mahari. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry. I apologize if I did. Hey Richard. I just finished this drawing of Lady J from G.I. Joe, and I'm gonna color it. Talk to you guys. How's everybody doing today? It's a little dark. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter. Hey Sid. Wachowski. Predator Slayer. E-Man, how you doing? I need to fix something. Cover that ear up so it looks a little bit like that better. So what's going on today, guys? Anybody drawing? Doing stuff? Hanging out? I've been drawing this morning. And pretty much this all morning and jumping in and out of it. About to get ready for February. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't post mine last night. I'm gonna have to post that. I haven't done the sketches today, or the study. I've just been drawing this. You know, I try to put out like one piece a day. This is a iPad Pro. The 12-inch one. Yeah. I guess I'm busy. Try to keep busy, I guess. Like I said, I try to do one of these a day, you know, just constant like flow of stuff, you know. Try to keep people interested in what I'm doing. Some more I don't know, for me at least, the more that I can keep people's attention, the more opportunities, and I can sell, you know, people will buy prints and stuff. So I just try to have constant flow of new stuff. And that also helps, you know, if I'm posting regularly, people find out about me, you know. You've been looking at a Samsung or a Surface Pro? Oh, okay. That's cool. I haven't tried a Surface Pro. The only other thing I've tried is a Cintiq. But I'm sure they're good. What program do you use to draw? Are you a Manga Studio or Clip Studio Paint guy or? Oh, that's cool. Working on a board game art. A personal project or for somebody else? Okay, let's get some green. New layer. And color her clothes. You know, I don't know if I have said this before, but coloring now is always my favorite part of the drawing. Oh, that's cool, Serial Viking. What's the board game about? Flapjoy, the Galaxy Note. Yeah, that's yeah, you know, you just gotta go. You just gotta go in. I know it can be an investment, but I got the first iPad Pro for Christmas. My wife bought it for me a couple years back, and you know, that's when I really started to get the hang of digital, you know. And then that one broke, and then I got the second version. But you know, you just got to jump in. It was a little bit it was a little tough at first, you know, getting used to things in the program, and but now that I'm used to it, I wouldn't want to give it up. Hi, Trout. Chris. Thank you very much, Chris. Thanks, Sid, for saying hi to everybody. I appreciate that. Thanks for the hearts, guys. Make the pants a little darker. Maybe let's try this. We'll go that way. A little more. That's better. This drawing's gonna have a lot of green in it, I think. Okay, if you guys have any questions or anything, just throw them in the chat. Like I'm always saying, it helps to keep me talking, and you know, it doesn't matter what it's about. Let's just hang out. Oh, I appreciate that, Flapjoy. Glad you like what I'm doing. So I just started reading Blade of the Immortal. and so far I really like it. I think I'm reading it on Hoopla, which is a app that you can borrow stuff. It's like through the library or whatever. And I have been. I think I'm on through the first. I don't know if it'd be the arc, like the origin. There's not really a clear separation, but I'm really liking it so far. No, I've never read Nam. Is it really good? Who's the artist on Nam? Is it? I mean, I've heard of it before. Is it just a bunch of different artists? Oh, that's an interesting concept for a board game. I love beat 'em ups. Yeah, that's a very interesting concept for a game, though. Not something I would think of in board game format. Yeah, I'm gonna correct. I am doing a bunch of oh, Michael Golden. Okay. Bunch of Joes. That's correct. So I like to do like kind of themes for like the different months or whatever, just to kind of I don't know. It's not, I wouldn't say necessarily unify stuff, but it's so I don't get like bored with the subject matter, and also people like it. Yeah, I've heard of both those. North Star, I'm a big fan of, and so JoJo. I watched the animes of both of those. Haven't read any of the books. Fist of the North Star, I'd be interested in reading for sure, though. Just because I love that so much. It was first time I ever saw that, and just the amount of action and kind of over the top like violence. I was the right age, and it just like blew my mind. But yeah, I love JoJo. JoJo's pretty good too. But I kind of lost track of it once. I think I watched like maybe like the first two arcs of it, and then that was it. Like I said, I'm really digging Blade of the Immortal. So I've been reading and watching a lot of anime and manga lately. So it's really what's kind of captured my imagination. Yeah, I love MF Doom. This is sad that he passed away. I love all kinds of music though. I try to listen to a little bit of everything. Yeah, he was young too. Older I get, the younger, people seem. Um, did I watch The Walking Dead? Yeah, I watched it for a long time, and then I kind of fell off, and just haven't gone back. And that was the main show. Then I kind of got into Fear the Walking Dead, uh, and I'm not caught up on that. The main show I kind of stopped because I don't know. Like I was a comic reader, so I was reading a comic, way before the show came out, and I loved the comic. The comic book is awesome. Um, but there's a point where people you like get killed so many times. It's just like, oh, it's heartbreaking. Couldn't take it anymore. Coloring looking sweet. Love your stuff. Gotta get. Okay, cool, man. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll post this. Thanks for hanging out today. How long do I take on one of them? You mean like on one of the drawings I'm doing? Alberto? Is that what you mean? I think I might have missed. Recently caught up on the show, and the Whisper storyline was actually awesome. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's the nice thing about like on demand and stuff. And I'll be able to catch up on it someday if I ever get the fortitude. Comics of Fear is much better than The Walking Dead, in my opinion. Yeah, I like I definitely like Fear, show wise, versus the other one. Power Ranger pieces. Each one of them takes anywhere from some go real easy, and they can be as little as like an hour, hour and a half, and then other ones, depending on like the pose and how how difficult like the Megazord or whatever the Zord it is like to draw. And those can take a little bit longer, maybe like 2-3 hours, but usually it's about within an hour, hour and a half. Throw some green on her pack. There's gonna be a lot of green in this drawing, so I have to find some ways to like balance it maybe in the background. Where did what am I drawing? I'm drawing Lady J from G.I. Joe. Do I have kids? Yes, I do. I have 3 kids. Oh, no problem about the English. Don't worry about it, man. I understand what you're trying to say. Where did I get the ideal from? Um, uh, if you're meaning like the pose and stuff, or just the character. If you mean just the character, it's just Lady J from G.I. Joe. Pose wise, I got the ideal from I just kind of searched on Pinterest, and then found a pose I liked. And then kind of changed things a little bit and adapted it to this. How old am I? I am 37. Alberto asked, do I prefer drawing digitally or on paper or digitally? I used to only draw on paper, and I just started making the transition to digital. Like I would do like practice and stuff on it. And most of the time when I'm drawing, if I want to color anything, I'm coloring it digitally anyway. So it just got to the point where instead of, drawing it on paper and then coloring it separately or scanning it in and then having to color it, just got to be like a lot of steps. So I was just like, you know what, I'll just do everything on digitally, so I don't have to worry about scanning anything. It just gets everything done right away. Or it's just one less step to do. So, and that's what I'm about, is trying to simplify things, make things easier for myself, and be able to produce quickly. I am drawing on an iPad, that is correct. It's an iPad 12 or Pro, the 12-inch version. It's just kind of turned like sideways, which is mostly how, for whatever reason, that's how I use it. I use it horizontally versus vertically. Good morning. I appreciate that, Abdul. Is there any applications you use, or do you stick to Procreate? Pretty much just Procreate. I may, no, I would say just Procreate. I mean, I've tried different things. I guess if I'm doing like if I am doing comic pages, I've used Clip Studio. This is the 2nd generation iPad Pro. Clip Studio is like really powerful for comics. It makes, like the perspective tools in it I like a little bit better than the ones in Procreate. But I'm sure Procreate will get there. I mean, Procreate's always coming out with new updates and fixes for things on it. So I'm sure they are going to get to a point where I can just use Procreate for everything now. All the comics I've recently made, like I did like a little mini comic for Christmas. I did it all in Procreate. Yeah, I do like, I'll draw a comic here and there, but it's just like for like fun and for myself. Hi, Nancy. When did I start to draw this drawing? I started this one this morning. So I've been just kind of picking away at it since probably about, I don't know, maybe like 6 o'clock in the morning. And so this one took me a little bit longer. It's from just getting a pose that I liked, and then also I tried to do like more of a background and stuff. I would definitely recommend it, especially for just the pencil part of it. The charging is a lot easier if you want to upgrade to the next generation of the iPad. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's impressive. I appreciate that. Sometimes I get stuck and I'm just kind of, spinning my wheels. Like eventually I'll put the of this drawing, I'll put a time lapse up on my YouTube for those interested in seeing the process part of doing the drawing. And you'll see like how many times like I change things, erase things, move things around, and it's a long process, especially when drawing women. Trying to get the face right, the proportions right, and without making them look like too beefy or manly or whatever. There's like a fine line when drawing like women characters. with like amount of lines you put on their face. So they're always a little bit more challenging to draw, at least for me, I guess. You know. Yeah, I'm a like I would say I'm an old school wrestling fan. When I was growing up, I really liked. So I grew up in the '90s, so it was like a lot of WWF before WWE and like the Attitude Era. You know, watching like the Monday Night Wars and things like that. So those are all the kind of guys that I'm really into. So yeah, I like wrestling. Attitude Era is I forgot what kind of years what years. It was like mid to late '90s. It was like Stone Cold Steve Austin, you know, The Rock kind of in there. If you touch the screen on an iPad with your hand, huh? Interesting. All right, hold on for 1 second, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I have to get a charger. I thought I had the right charger for my phone. Yeah. Favorite match I recall. Oh shoot. Man, there's. Let me think about that. I'm gonna grab my charger real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for being patient. I'm gonna change this up so it might be a little shaky. I don't know what my iPhone. Sometimes the different chords don't work with it right, and it won't register. Hi, Wicked. How are you doing? Plug this up. There you go. Now it's charging. All right. Yeah. My favorite match. You know what? I don't know. I like so much stuff. I mean, like things that stick out would be like some of the matches between Stone Cold and Bret Hart. Yeah, have to really think of it. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Oh, I'm doing good. Just coloring away here. All right, so let me think. How am I gonna? So I'm gonna merge those. Bring this up. Now I'm gonna start dropping in some background stuff, color-wise, just to kind of break things up. So this will be the the interesting part of this drawing today. Did I see The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings? Yeah, I did. I watched. I remember watching Lord of the Rings when it was coming out in the theaters. I remember going to Return of the King like at midnight when they used to do like midnight showings, and I almost fell asleep because it was so long. I mean, it was, you know, it was, I liked the movie fine, but it was just a long night. Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to draw a background today. Usually I kind of just throw like a some random color in the background of the drawing. So today I'm doing something different. Trying to push a little bit, do something different, you know. Just, switch it up, you know. Now it'll be interesting to see how I go about this because I'm not used to coloring backgrounds, and so it'll probably be pretty simple. I gotta take some of this out. Let's get rid of some of this. Whoops. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. Go here. Just outside of Chicago. That don't work. When did I start drawing? I've been drawing, you know, pretty much my whole life. I did take a really long break in my 20s. I basically didn't really draw at all. And then about 29, 30 years old, and I just decided to take it up again, and I never stopped. I was like, okay, now I want to learn how to draw, and I want to learn how to draw the right way, or as best as I can. So I did more like academic studies and stuff like that. Yeah, I do. It's like a matte paper-like screen protector that's on here. I got it from Amazon, and it's a it just kind of adds just like a little bit of texture to it, so it feels like you know, like I'm actually drawing on actual paper. But one thing is though is it chews the tip up of the Apple Pencil really quick. Oh, when did I start to draw on the iPad? The account, I think, for Instagram, I started it maybe, oh man, it's got to be like maybe 6 or 7 years ago now. Like I said, I would have done it like probably, yeah, like I would say like maybe 6 or 7 years ago. So do you learn art and how to draw? So do you learned art and how to draw, or no, I didn't understand? Not sure what you not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, say repeat the question one more time. Maybe I didn't understand. And starting drawing on the iPad, I've been doing that for a couple years ago, or a couple years now. Let's see, let's get closer with this. I don't want to make everything so green though, so I'm gonna have to do something about some of this stuff in the background here. So I need to pop her out of the background. Yeah, welcome to the jungle. Do I ever create my own characters or stories? Yeah, I have. You know, not like I'll start an ideal and then you know, I'll play around with it for a little bit, and then I just kind of either I don't like the ideal very much and I just move on from it, or I don't finish, or I don't follow through. So you know, I guess I haven't found an ideal that has stuck where I would carry it through. So I hope to someday, you know. Oh, did I learn to draw at a university or other platform, or did you just learn primarily self-taught? I have you know, I've gone through like mentorship with somebody. His name's Chris Legaspi. He was a good mentor. So it was like a couple of months of just you know, training and studying you know, like more realism drawing. So like you know, drawing like the head and portraits and stuff like that. So it was a good experience. And then everything else is pretty much self-taught, you know. So it's YouTube. I would watch videos by other artists I like, things like that. I've also had subscriptions to places like Schoolism and New Masters Academy. New Masters Academy, for people that don't know that, they have like a ton of like instructional videos. It's a great resource. It does cost a little bit of money, but it was worth it. You know, they had a lot of good stuff on anatomy and things like that, and each set of video lessons, you know, some of them could be pretty long, like a couple hours long. The teachers would go really way in depth on things, which is really nice. I think. Growing up, artists that really inspired me, that would have been like the Image guys. Joe Mad, definitely a huge influence. I would like try to draw like his stuff like all the time. I would study it and copy it and everything. He was like the greatest artist, because X-Men was always the books I liked the most. So then also guys like Jim Lee, and you know, again, I don't know how many times I've just like tried to draw like one of his like his Magneto or whatever, from that first issue of X-Men. Like practice drawing that cover all the time. But yeah, I mean, like right now, it's like I'll go back and I like a lot of like the old school artists. Those are the artists that really inspire me now. And I'm talking like old, like back in like the golden age and stuff. This is an iPad Pro. It's a 12-inch one. I think it's 12.2 or 12.5. I don't know what the actual one. It's generation 2. There's a new, I think they have a third generation out now though. So it's very interesting. This is interesting to me now, like trying to decide like how to break up this this background. Like I like to take old comic books, and I'll try to look and see how they color things and how they break things down. Would I be willing to redraw any of my old artwork? Yeah, that'd probably be fun. I might do that someday. It'd be an interesting challenge, or not challenge. I guess challenger, just to see how far I've come since then. Because like if you guys ever take the time and you like look at like the older stuff I did like at the beginning of my Instagram, there's like way big difference. I did that like maybe like a month or two ago, and just kind of looked back at how I used to draw, and like from the beginning, and it's big difference. Like my older stuff was really, really rough. I mean, this is rough too, but I mean in a different way. No, well, yeah, you know what? Sometimes I try to think of the, I guess analogous colors. Is that what the, where they're on the opposite sides of the color wheel? I try to think of things like that, and like things that kind of go together. I mean, I have a very basic understanding of color theory. It's an appealing rough. Yeah, I mean, it works for me, I guess. Like I said, once I started in embracing that, I'm never gonna have like the cleanest lines. I mean, I guess I could if I really, really worked at it, but I just, it doesn't feel natural. Like my arms are too. Pink would be one with that green, I think. Okay, let me try. I could try that. Let me try. Another pink. What was I saying? Oh, I lost my train of thought. What's my name? Othel. Othel is my name. Believe it or not, there is somebody else with that username. I tried to get Othel, but most of the time when I go for to sign up for things, I can get my actual name. But I was a very late adopter of Instagram, so now I'm Othel1. Maybe a red sky instead of the blue. I could try that too. And then it's like super, everything's like really warm. We'll see. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I like that. All right, let me try to do this in a different way though. With that. How can I do this and not cover things up? I know what I gotta do. Jeeps separate the greens. Let's see, so like that. And then let's color fill this. Red and green are your favorite color combination, like kind of like Freddy Krueger. Let's see. It's almost like a desert. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna back that up. I'm gonna go with maybe maybe instead of red, I'll go with like a purplish. No, it's way too dark. Can you give me the names of artists that you like? I like Alex Toth, Chris Samnee, Darwin Cook, Bruce Timm. I mean, I like tons of guys, but those are like the main people I like the most, I guess. If I had to like pick like that. Okay, I'm going to just separate some of these out a little bit. Let's see. Hi, how are you doing? All right. Just gonna separate like some foliage out. And then I'm going to, and that'll be it. I'm not gonna worry about this background anymore. It's not what I want the focus to be anyway. Oh, so Alex Toth, Chris Samnee. Alex Toth is an artist that did a lot of designs for the old 60s like Hanna-Barbera cartoons. So like Space Ghost, just like a ton of shows. What's another one? Is it Thundar? Herculoids. Was it Thundar? I don't know. The Snyder Cut. Oh, I'm curious to see what he did to it. You know, all I got to say about it, I guess, is it better be something. You know, they made like such a big deal out of it. I really did not like Justice League too much when it came out. I was kind of disappointed. You know. Saturation a little bit. And I'm just tweaking, playing around with the colors, seeing if I see anything that catches my eye. That might be too weird. I might just have to keep it with the saturation. Drop saturation just a little bit. You know what? I have an idea. I'm not going to change this saturation too much. What I'm going to do is I am going to throw a layer above this, and I want to, let's see, let's try this. So I'm going to do red. We'll go clipping mask, or should it be alpha lock? No, it should be clipping mask. Right. Yeah, I've watched a little bit of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I guess it would be like the first 2 arcs. Nope, that's not on the same layer. Oh, that must be on. Let's try this. I want to get rid of this. I want that to be on the 1 layer. Death Note, I loved Death Note. A show that my wife would actually watch with me when we were first getting together. Do I game? Not really. You know, pretty much the only gaming I do would be like older games. Get rid of this. I want this all to be on the same layer. Okay. So let's try this again. So close this. I'm gonna put this back in here. So I like that color just to kind of break up that rock, I guess. What's that noise? That's my dog. He's a fat little pug, and he likes to snore. That's all he does. He sleeps and he snores and he eats. That's all he likes doing. Oh, we're getting... Whoops. Alright, let's see. I'm going to go back to this. Drop in the red. And since I have used a clipping mask, it's not going to color outside any of the color that I have below it. His name is Huckleberry. Okay, so now I'm going to change this to not soft light, but color. So now it kind of like unifies all the colors a little bit, right? Is that multiply, darken? No, no, don't like that. Don't like that. Nope. Yeah, I don't think this is the right color for it. Yeah, thanks. See, I think the other colors are too close. And there's not a lot of... Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the thing. Let me try. That might be too much. I could try green. Nah, that's way too much green. You liked one of the backgrounds? Let's get in there. I'm gonna find something I like. I think I need to separate this color a little bit more. Is it snoring like? If it's snoring, it's my dog. I got a lot of sounds going on. My studio's in the basement, so I have, and the furnace room is next door. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try yellow. That didn't really do anything. See, I think I need to have like something really cool, like a cool color. No, that's not doing it. It might be too much. I don't know, guys. Yeah. Let me think. It's always the fun part. Yeah. You know, I think the real problem is that that these colors are so close to each other. As it is, they're not really. No, that's the same color. Not a lot of contrast in there. This is probably not going to make it any better either. Whoops. What did I do? It might work better like that. I think I can deal with that. Let's see what I can do if I do this. No, it doesn't do anything. I need some a little bit more. Nope. Let's try this. Yeah, it looks better. I'm getting there. So much about this is just like trial and error, you know. It's a learning process. No, that's not what I want. Whoops. All right, I think I'm gonna. Okay. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it, and I'm gonna add some light and shadow now. All right, let's go to. You can always tell when I'm thinking real hard because I just shut my mouth and I stop talking. Soft light. Okay. See, it's gonna be real hard. So I'm gonna go in with this one first, but then I'm gonna lighten it up when with the opacity, because this is probably way darker than I want to be for the shadow. So again, if it's too dark, it'll kind of it'll just be really muddy and, you know, kind of doesn't look very good. I'm gonna have that problem mostly on the really dark colors. So those are like the brown and the greens. So I have to see that this green isn't too bad, like darkness wise, but the darker green, I have to be careful that I'm not going too dark. Shadow on the ground. Boot. put some shadow on her hat. Thanks. All right. Get this glove inside. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. I was having some trouble with the background, and I still don't. You know, it's kind of shitted in, but you know what? It's the learning process. So I'm gonna lighten up that shadows on that one and drop another shadow thing underneath. Soft light. That is correct. That is a dog snoring. He, like I said, he just, that's all he does is snore. If he's sleeping, he's snoring. So now we can go in and kind of add some dimension to her face. Thanks, E-Man. I appreciate that. It's always a constant fight, like struggle, give and push, or give and take, you know. Sometimes it goes real easy, other times it doesn't. I think shows need to go back to this style of animation. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I bet you it's more of just one of those, you know, I think it's harder to do stuff like this. It takes more time, and it's all about money, you know. They just want to produce stuff as fast as they can for as little as possible, you know. Which sucks, you know, but you know what you gonna do. You just couldn't watch them. Yeah, they're it's too smooth. That's how I don't know if that's how you describe it, but to me it feels like, you know, a lot of animation is just like just too smooth and slick, I guess. Like the drawing style or whatever. It's my dog. He's snoring up a storm. He can't help himself. He's got a pushed in face, you know. He's a pug, so he was born that way. Yeah, he's a good boy, but he's way too noisy when he sleeps. Like we have two pugs, right? And when they sleep in our room, it's like they get in sync. So like one breathes in, the other one snores out. The other one breathes in, so it's like constant like noise. Yeah, they planned it. The drawing, I've been working on this for a few hours today. So far, I'm almost done with it. Yeah. Light to kind of draw out those planes. It is. It is Lady J. Thank you. I think I just need to add. She is. Try this. I don't know. I think I might like this, guys. I'm not sure. Maybe too much. When you do Snake Eyes, you might want to have him respond to Duke. Yeah. What would he do? He would just like give him the finger or something, or do some type of hand gesture. What was that? Something popped up here. Oh, look at that. That's the first time I've seen this menu. Oh, cool. Huh, just learned something new. What do you guys like? You guys like that better or this better? Yeah, like running its fingers across the neck. Oh, do this. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's it, guys. That's the drawing. I'm going to leave it like that. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. If you guys like what I do, I have a YouTube channel. I appreciate if you guys go over there and check out some of the videos. It's a lot of time lapses from
I found all the cups, Jetson cups.
Okay. Oh. You did?
Yeah, I found them all. Oh,
okay.
No, not there.
Oh.
But I found them all on eBay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Daddy.
All right, let me just wrap this up real quick, guys. I'll be right there.
Oh, you're streaming?
All right.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. All right, guys. Take it easy. I'll talk to you later. My kids just got here. And thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Bye.